Okay. Yeah, so here we go. This is at least the second half. I'm gonna load up a couple saves during the process of this because it's good to just end up with two saves when you're trying to GR Ancano. This is the way it is because you need two completely different steps. Okay, so we got Arondil here. We're gonna ask him to wait. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is go over here. So to be clear, this is the second half. I'm going to do the second half first, and then the first half, just to be backwards. Why not? Okay, it's the way I do things. So we have Ancano. I've already done the first half. You'll have to skip ahead to the time that I'll write in the description or whatever. And we're going to go down to Rebels Cairn. I placed in Ancano's inventory an iron arrow. That's something that you're going to want to do just to make sure it actually worked. Go ahead and exit. It isn't so much that this is this isn't a fine-tuned formula. It is simply a formula that works, okay? So you'll have to forgive if this turns out to be far more complex than it actually is. That'll be up to somebody else to figure out, because it took me a long time to figure out this much. So don't worry about it. If you follow the steps that I do here, you'll be able to GR Ancano, no problem. And then we just go ahead and reload. He's not there. Go over to Markarth. At least as far as I can tell, the reason why you have to travel to those specific places, there are two things in play. There's a distance of fast travel that ends up putting everybody into memory, or I don't know how it works in programming, but you travel over such a distance, and it's just like they have to be put back into the game in a different way than if you travel a short distance. Anyway, so that's the reason for traveling to Rebels Cairn and then back to Eldergleam. The reason why it works is anyone's guess. If you go straight to Eldergleam and do that part, it won't work. So you have to go as far west as Rebels Cairn, wherever it is. And I'm assuming it has to do with getting out of the range of the cell of the college. I don't know. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, Rebels Cairn, down to Eldergleam. Go in, come out, reload the save so that he's trapped inside, wait in Markarth. I just went to the Silverblood Inn there, wait 24 hours, and then travel back to the college. And if everything worked properly, he should not have an iron arrow in his inventory because he has been successfully grave robbed.
Mara, protect us both.
Oh, totally, Arondil.
Azura, let's not waste any time.
And Ancano should be right there. We'll do a Get rid of him. Check his person. And the iron arrow is gone. Okay? So that's the step right there. That's the second half. Now the first half is back here. So this is right after killing him. Okay? I haven't even talked to Tolfdir. You kill him. You go over here. You put on him a anchor. You give him an anchor because we're going to leave the area.
I have no idea what to do.
We have to deal with all this bullshit.
We knew you were
all these master mages that think they're master mages, but they're really not.
You have proven yourself more than worthy to the island. It must. We shall say you now. You have our gratitude, Archmage.
Know what's going on.
And we gotta wait for these guys to do their thing, pretending to be important and all that junk. Oh yeah, we got a Stormo here. I was planning on pitting a Stormo against Ancano. I'd totally forgotten about the fact that Ancano paralyzes everybody during that fight. So unfortunately, we couldn't have that pan out.
Here, consider these yours, and the Archmage.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So now the quest should complete. Somewhere, sometime, eventually. Unless it already did. Maybe it already did. I don't know. Anyway, if we leave and come back, you'll notice that. Oh, sometimes it gives me that black screen when it's frozen. If we leave and come back, he should be. Oh no. Well, it's after like if you go and reanimate him and then take him anywhere at this point, or leave him or whatever, he'll have this like yellow aura about him, lining or something, and that's bad. If you do that, it's bad. Totally, just put an anchor on him, and then at least for what I did to just get the 2 days to pass, I just went to, I typed out to actually go to Stendar's Beacon, but on Gurzgo I haven't discovered it, so just go down to Riften or something. Basically, all we're doing is having 2 days pass. That's all it is. If you want to test out to see if you do or do not have to skip this part, go for it. All the power to you. It took me, I don't know, like, I don't want to say a month, but it took a long time. It took a long time to get Ancano to lose that iron arrow. It took a long time. And this was all on 360, mind you, okay? This was on 360. I didn't have any DLC installed. I've been absolutely overcome with excitement to learn that you can indeed, like I'm on the PC here. I'm still not playing with any DLC or any of the patches. I'm sure it works fine with everything going on there. Because, like, what reason do they have to touch Ancano, and what binds him to the game? Like, he's still supposed to go to that coffin underneath wherever it is, right? So if someone out there wants to go ahead and here we are, and try it with everything, then go for it. That'll be up to you. But this is if you reanimate Ancano and go around, do stuff. Like before you leave, you'll have this yellow stuff around him, or he won't, and you go to kill him, or you let him die, or undeadify himself, you won't be able to reanimate him. Like he'll be pushed by the spell, and that's it. It won't even tell you. He resists. So he's a bit tricky. It took a while to figure this out. So this is part 1. Part 2. If you didn't hear me, this was part 1. The For Now was part 2. I'll have time stamps in the description. There you go. And if you're curious, just like for those of you that are incredibly worried that I'm not telling the truth or what have you, if I go and kill Ancano right now, he's got an iron arrow, okay? I'm not making this stuff up. Anyway, enjoy your Ancano. Enjoy. I'm pretty sure he's. Honestly, I can't remember if he's permanent. Hold up. I'll have to go to Tajin here. Here's go. Lots of saves. I have to delete. Lots and lots of saves. I have to delete. Tajin. I'm pretty sure he's permanent. I mean, like basically every actor that has to be put into a coffin once they're grave robbed is permanent. And so you don't have to worry about wasting an anchor on them once you're done with part 1 there. You just put the anchor on it. You put the anchor on them, and then I just don't want to have these steel arrows. And we got Tajin has been kind of put on the back burner for a while here. I haven't tidied up his collection. Yeah, he's permanent, so you don't even have to worry about it. All right, there you have it.